Sports. It's in the game.
Be still.
I'm fighting nighttime. You already know what time it is. Watch some motherfuckers get on. Oh.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 5 rounds, middleweight action between Sugar Ray Robinson and Carlos Monzon. Sugar Ray Robinson's not throwing any fuel onto the fire for his opponent. He's just making his way down to the ring in a way in which he's checking that time card, ready to punch in and get to work. Monzon's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
Introducing first, in the world corner, his professional record stands at 173 wins, 108 by knockout, and only 19 defeats. Coming out of Harlem, Sugar Ray Robinson. And his opponent across the ring, an impressive record of 87 wins, 59 knockouts, and only 3 losses. Coming out of Santa Fe, Carlos Monzon.
That should be a good one between these two.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Carlos Monzon. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Nice. During your training career, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Damn already? Wait, what the fuck?
By a right. What a big shot. How in the world was Sugar Ray Robinson outgunned right there? End result is a knockdown.
Red.
So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after him.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through round number 1. Sugar Ray Robinson's rocked by that punch.
I'm getting rocked twice already in the same round.
Shining through now, and he's actually just pushing his opponent away, trying to set up another big shot.
Well, the key here is, does the referee allow him to keep doing it? If he does, he's going to get him right in the distance he wants, where he can nail him with a big shot.
Tried to land that upstairs. It
Oh
was off
my
the
God,
mark.
Ray.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Carlos Monzon's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Monzon's in the spot he wants. Now he takes a respite after just scoring a knockdown in that last round.
So you feel good, just like if you're a lawyer in a courtroom and the judge just sustained your objection. You know what? You're winning.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA, and that's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes the miss, and comes right back.
Like to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
To the head he goes with a left hand.
You definitely need to try to get in and go to work.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him.
Pretty sure Ray
Yeah,
is
counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
He missed with that headshot. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Monzon still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Back and forth exchange. Turns over that hook upstairs. Robinson's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Back and forth they go. Each man getting the best of it. Sugar Ray Robinson with a big right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intention.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Gotta knock him out. Gotta put him on his ass.
Able to cover up that gut.
He needs to punch. He could have had a punch right there.
Oh, what a nice right hand by Ray Robinson. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson.
Now, yeah, the arching.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Carlos Monzon's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Keep moving. Another flush shot up top. Now a well-placed hook to the head. Pulls pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. A little head hunting with the right. On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. A stabbing right hand by Carlos Monzon.
Them fucking jabs is getting through.
We count down the final moments of this round. He just missed that shot up top.
That was a so-so round 3.
And this round comes to an end.
What are you waiting?
Well, we're about to see on one judge's
Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. You don't take control, son. You need to take control.
Exactly, right.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Oh, and he returns fire with the left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
He's walking right into it.
Good job protecting himself. Monzon's got to deal with a cut cheek. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Halfway through round number 4. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Carlos Monzon. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice block by Carlos Monzon. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Nice work to the midsection with the left.
You need to get some combination working in.
Robinson sitting back right now, Teddy, looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Carlos Monzon's left landing well. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. And that's the end of round 4. Monzon's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
That's round 5.
They put forth a good effort throughout. Now one more meeting. The final round is here. Not an accurate hook at all. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Robinson's defense clearly carrying things right now for him. But what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old timers would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
Time is of the essence now. We've reached the halfway point of this final round.
You ain't doing none of that.
Good flush shot upstairs.
He knocked you out.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. And that had some bite to it. That right hand by Carlos Monzon.
Nice trade.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. And now they're trading blows. A crafty effort by Carlos Monzon. Last 10 seconds of the fight. So two guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scorecard.
Explosions early on, but later on, just a little tap dancing.
He said,
Carlos Monzon's your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but had the same man with it.
All three judges in agreement here ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have your...
Neck twisting, type of diamonds, got him glitching, type of diamonds, I'm getting
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 5 rounds of middleweight action. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Peters is showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused. Jermaine Taylor's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Obviously, the speed fighter has that mental edge over the low stamina fighter, but how can the low stamina fighter turn that around?
What he can do is maybe come out fast, kind of throw a little con game at the fast fighter. Let him think he wants to fight a fast fight, and the next thing you know, the fast fighter settled down a little bit. The other guy get the pace he wanted.
Scores with the combo to the head. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Peters. Blocks it away.
Let's just go ahead and get out of the way.
Double jab right to the face. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And the bell rings,
nice.
signifying the end of the...
We got it. Nice version. I started off, you know, calm and let it press.
You don't need that. Throw that away. I got one.
Because at the end, he wanted to put me in a
Back
fucking corner.
underway
I like
here
it. I
to
love
live
it.
fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
You can see him timing that double jab to the head.
Don't let him get at you.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Peters is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
I missed.
Halfway through round number 2. Little volume punching to the body there.
I'm not miss. What?
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jermaine Taylor. And a good solid 1-2 combo by Peters. Fine looking right hand by Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor blocks it. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Jermaine Taylor. Peters is just a sitting target here now. I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those
You
feet
can
a
think
little
about
bit.
if he
Start
can
to
think
change
on
his
that.
place in that ring.
Insane.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Peters' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Jermaine Taylor's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Trying to cut down that tree one shot at a time. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
And he's holding. Peters is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Targeting that straight left hand. Taylor's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Still not moving enough. Move.
And a strong offensive showcase. The combination by Peters. Unable to score with the hook. And he just holds
Get off
on
me,
there.
sir. We're fighting. We're boxing. This is how we fight.
Relax.
Come on now.
Nice work with the jab by Peters. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Great pace in this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
He scored well after being hit himself.
I know how to work.
Get in your rhythm,
You know how to work
okay?
to get put out.
I want to see more jabs. I want to see more jabs.
That's the coach.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those
I'm mad they
fights
even scoring it
that
like that.
somebody is still waiting to break through
I'm mad
and
one
be a
judge
difference maker in.
scoring it like that.
Come on, kid, focus.
Taylor's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Good double jab by Jermaine Taylor. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Good double jab by Peters. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Seconds to go in round number 4.
Work the body, kid.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Taylor showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Nice strike after catching one by Jermaine Taylor. Last 10 seconds. A crushing 2-punch combo by Peters. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to
he's winning this battle?
round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has to feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Peters is starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. How about that left hand? Look at that combination by Peters.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Just a minute and a half left in the fight. Jermaine Taylor's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. A huge uppercut by Jermaine Taylor. All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Right back to it upstairs. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
A well-placed left hand up top. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return.
Crazy work. He went the distance.
Final bell of what is going to be a very tough fight to score.
I mean, you could make a case in every round for both guys. That is all you need to know how difficult this decision will be.
Let's go. Let's go.
This was a sure and steady effort by Peters.
Yeah,
and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
He felt like he was winning on.
There was never a question of who was going to win. It was how.
Me. That. Guess again, baby. Guess again, baby. MGM Grand.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 5 rounds of middleweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Peters has had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it. Jacobs' ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Peters. Things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Peters is jammed by an uppercut. Now in the matchup of a power puncher versus a speedy fighter, if you're the power puncher, what do you try to accomplish early on?
Well, you better not just be walking in, because you'll be walking into a speed tunnel, and you'll be getting caught on the way in. You have to control that range a little bit and look to time the speed. That can take speed away.
Two snapping jabs by Peters. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Peters is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Fires right back at him. Excellent counterpunch by Peters.
Letting this thing get away from us, champ.
It's a weird first round, but I made it that way. That's my fault. All right, let's get back into it. Let's lock in for
Jacobs' opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Double jab by Peters. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counter-punching.
Yeah, baby, good work.
Good looking counter-punch. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there was the cover.
Up in your head, kid.
Not able to land the headshot. Well placed, straight right hand.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Peters' three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges.
get me. Knock your ass out again.
Good doubling up of the jab by Peters. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Danny Jacobs' corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Jacobs' corner right now knows what's going down here. They got a fighter who can win this fight, but they need to urge him to win this fight here in the later stages. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Peters is fighting real smart here on the outside. Jacobs is met by a left hand. Peters' combination punching is working well here.
Come on now. I like that sequence more than you do.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. There's the combo to the body. Halfway through this round here. Scores up top with a left. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Peters has had success so far just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him.
Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Big shot. Perfectly executed combination. Jacobs is down. He's going to have to beat the count. Jacobs is going to beat the count here. Right on the mark, upstairs with the left hook, right uppercut combination. And round 3 comes to an end.
I gotta cut him. Crazy.
Keep doing what you're doing, and you got this.
Jacobs has got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings.
You not. Because you're not doing none of that, Jacob. Jacob, you're not doing none of that to me.
Keep moving.
You're not doing none of that to me, Jacob.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Jacobs is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Peters. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
You're lucky you backed up.
Danny Jacobs is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Body kick, body shot.
Okay. Got through.
Pace yourself.
Final 10 seconds. And the round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Jacobs' cut even worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
They meet up one more time. The last round has arrived. Able to show you his blocking ability. Jacobs is hit by that counter shot. Peters has got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, you know what time it is. You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Wow! Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Jacobs is scoring with that right hand. Tried the hook, didn't get it.
Left and right, left and right.
Halfway point of this last round. More than one punch downstairs. That could be damaging. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Final minute of the final round. Good smooth work by Peters. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Peters is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is.
This
Now
is a fight. Oh my God.
He has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starting to take away some of that head movement.
So there's the final bell in a fight nobody thought they'd hear the final bell in.
It looked like Rock'em robots early on, but then all of a sudden, guess what? They started boxing.
Jacobs is your winner by split decision tonight.
Yeah, I disagree with that. That was a split decision. I had him winning much better than that.
Won't be the first time we say that. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.
Hello. That's really insane, very like. We'll get into another one, bro.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 5 rounds in the middleweight division. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. The next generation's making his way to the ring right now. Puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory. Monzone's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
Nothing? Nothing? Nobody? Not even in the crowd? Oh, all right. No, okay.
59 knockouts and only 3 losses. Coming out of Santa Fe, Carlos Monzon.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
They are scheduled for 5. Round 1 underway. So many have said they're going to get right to business. Let's see if they go at it. We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Monzon's got it. Plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up.
Big shot there. Puts him down.
God damn. Oh my God. Oh my God. That nigga Monzon thought he was gonna do me like how he did what's his name in the earlier match? Nah. Tried it.
Monzon's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Gets rid of that body shot. Halfway through this round. Good combination to the head. Monzon's punch is far off the target. Blocks the headshot.
Yeah, that's it.
Right back to the belt line. Good looking counterpunch. Carlos Monzon's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. The next generation's in control of this fight, scoring a knockdown in that last round, now trying to carry some of that momentum through.
But right now, we're going to find out if he's a finisher. And promoters, fans, they love finishes. Networks, they love finishes. Right now, he has a chance to show that's what he is.
Carlos Monzon's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Or he scores well with the double jab. There's a straight right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The next generation's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Brings the hook that time.
Fuck.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. He took a go into the body, but came up empty. The next generation's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counter-punching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
And we come to the end of round number 2. Monzone's trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But not by a wide enough margin where he can't accomplish the task at hand. His corner's letting him know that. You can just tell. The next generation's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Stop bullshit, stop bullshit, stop bullshit, stop bullshit.
Monzone's left, working well that time. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Little head hunting with the left.
All right, stop playing.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
In and out! In and out!
Oh, a good right hand by Carlos Monzon. The next generation's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. What we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
And another right hand comes in.
Stop.
And now he's targeting upstairs. And this round comes to an end.
Yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up.
You're letting this get away.
Here we go with the fourth round. He comes with the straight right hand. Nice work with the combination by Carlos Monzon.
Hello?
Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job.
It's all right. Keep moving.
The next generation's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's an intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Well, he missed that right. Carlos Monzon's hit by a counterpunch there. Solid left hook, right uppercut combination. Did you see that? And for the second time tonight, he goes down. This fight, Monzon's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
We haven't made a character in a while. I feel like I should make one. I'll probably do it the next time I come on.
late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. The next generation's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.
New York City. This is the final match. This is that championship match. Me against that nigga Hopkins.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 6 rounds among light heavyweights, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Hunter's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Hopkins is making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one.
They're about to lose. That's fun enough. As hype as they know they're about to lose. The Lion, yes sir. The Taz. I think that's it.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Got you, ref. Out there in these streets.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. See, Bernard Hopkins has been having those Philly gym wars for so many years now that it's just second nature to throw your punches in accurate combination form. Hopkins' right hand working well that time. He scored well. The Lions' advantage is in the speed category. He's a mover. He's an elusive target.
Well, his opponent has one advantage. One thing that can take that speed away, that is timing. He better understand that.
A headshot blocked. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Hunter.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Able to dismiss it. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. Keep working the body. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Halfway through round number 1. The Lions able to land a good, solid left hand. Boy, right on target with that double jab. Solid straight right hand. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
You gotta protect yourself.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Keep your head moving.
So the round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas sitting with you ringside. I know you charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help. Whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, and we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
Unable to connect by Hunter. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hopkins' opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Hunter's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? A good block. Two snapping jabs by Hunter.
Keep it up.
Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
Another flush shot lands upstairs. Good step back counter punch there. Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Just like that, just like that.
Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Lion. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
And he counters back with a big shot. Hunter's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. 10 clicks of the talk.
1-2, 1-2.
Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. The Lions probably thinking that he just won that round. With good reason, Teddy. He was just busier.
Yeah, he was busy as controlling the tempo, is controlling the pace of the fight right now.
Beating the shit out of him.
You know, simply put, You're watching two guys and you say, that guy's the boss, that guy's not.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Right to the body. Bernard Hopkins is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. The Lions picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
That's it, just like that.
The executioner is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And now he's targeting upstairs. Parries that punch intended for the head. Hunter's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, you take such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Hunter. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Lion. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching.
Focus. Come on, kid, focus.
Not much action as he just ties up. Well off the mark by Hunter. The executioner's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Stay away from the inside.
Hunter's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. The executioner's failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
Yeah, it is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
Hunter's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Hunter.
Bro, what?
Hey, keep your hands up. Keep moving, keep moving.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the executioner. The Lions putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Right to the belt line. Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2. Up top with the right hand. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. The Lions trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing, Hunter stunned by a big shot. The executioner is showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but and banging away he goes. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. Hunter showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. The hook came home with ease.
Keep working the body. Come on.
He missed with that headshot. Goes up solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
3, 4, 5.
Crazy.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Bernard Hopkins is doing well. There it is! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
4, 5, 6.
Round number 5 has arrived. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Lion.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
There he is zoning in, the old 1-2.
There's no need.
He is not in good shape. He could be on solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
6, 7.
Get up.
Hunter's got a lot of guts to get up after being knocked down, but he does not look good at all. Hopkins' blocking ability is doing well for him there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hunter's gotta beat the count, but I don't think he has it in him.
This clip, because it's not gonna let me get up after that. They got it.